gentlemen, here I'm wearing the Seiko Solar SUP429P1, also known as the Seiko Solar Swarovski. This is a watch from Seiko I've never seen a review of, and in this video I'm going to find out if this is one of Seiko's most underrated and hidden gem watches, or if it should have been discontinued as it has been for valid reasons. Let's not waste any more time and let's begin this watch review. So let's have a quick look at the watch. It is fairly small, mainly because it is a ladies model, but that doesn't stop me and shouldn't stop other men with smaller than average wrists from wearing such a nice watch. But let's look at the specifications of the watch. The Seiko Solar Swarovski SUP429P1 has a 24.7mm diameter and a 6.3mm case thickness. The watch comes on a leather strap and has a Hardlex mineral glass and an Eco Drive caliber V115 quartz movement with the rechargeable solar battery, which has a 12-month power reserve whenever it is fully charged. The watch's case is a rectangular stainless steel case, which is bedazzled with 40 Swarovski crystals on the bezel. The watch has this beautiful silver glitter dial, which has these blue minute and hour hands on top. And lastly, the watch has 3-bar water resistance, has a buckle lock on the strap, and all of these features, qualities and looks came with a price tag of $325 USD retail. For $325 retail, you're getting a watch with a very unique design, proportions and features, but at the same time you're getting a Seiko watch with a typical quartz movement, no seconds hand that really gives you this sweeping motion. You're getting a relatively small watch because this is a ladies model, so the sizing for a lot of people, especially for people with larger than average wrists, could be very tricky. So you're not getting anything spectacular for the $325 retail price, but again, the design really speaks for itself in my opinion. Let's look at the features that I really love about this watch. The thing that I definitely love the most about this watch is the overall design. The bedazzling of the Swarovski crystals here really makes a huge difference compared to other watches that I've had worn throughout the last couple of years, and that is because in the right lighting this gives off this nice flamboyant but at the same time nonchalant shimmer, which brings out some attention towards the watch, and combined with the silver glitter dial in the right lighting, it looks incredible. It gives off this very rich, very elegant look while still looking very effortlessly classy. What I also really like about the watch is the size. In my opinion, this size for this particular watch is near perfect, because if it would have been bigger, it would look slightly out of proportion, especially with the size of the crown, and the strap might be slightly too narrow. And if the watch would have been smaller, it would make some difficulties reading the watch. The Swarovski crystals would take over the look of the watch and make it look like a bracelet with a movement instead of a watch with some crystals on it. So I think that the size in general for this watch is near perfect, if not perfect, with the shimmering glitter dial and of course the Swarovski crystals. And what I really like about the design choices here as well is the contrasting blue color, both on the strap, which is this very dark blue giving off this very elegant vibe, but also this slightly lighter blue hour and minute hands, which I think gives off the perfect contrast while still giving the watch a very elegant look, where the combined navy dark blue color with the very flamboyant looking shimmer from the Swarovski crystals and the glitter dial. The proportions of the logo don't look too small or too big, and the stones for the markers of the hours are also a really nice touch to add to the watch's very unique geometry. Also, the Seiko stamp on the clasp makes it look slightly more dapper in my opinion, instead of it just being blank. And the last thing that I really enjoy about this watch, the crown itself is also a touch that I also really like. If the crown was smaller, it would be unbelievably difficult and maybe fragile to use, and if it would have been bigger, it might look out of proportion. What I don't like about the watch is that once again, in such elegant design and size of the watch, we're missing a second hand. I would really have liked a second hand because it would add a slight detail to the watch. Some people think it might make the watch look too complicated, even though it's just a simple quartz movement. I would have liked this second hand to be there, and I would have wanted, for this price at least from Seiko, to give us a automatic movement. They have done it before for this price tag, so I would have really liked the watch to be slightly more complicated movement wise and give us somewhat of a higher quality, more complicated automatic movement, as you can see in the Seiko Presage and Seiko 5 line, which have some type of automatic movements in them. It would have given somewhat of a slightly higher quality touch to it, and as many of the watches from the Seiko Presage line do, is to give us a clear case back. For this watch to have had that would have been a straight up 10 out of 10 and would have been simply perfect in my opinion. The only thing that I can also see being slightly impractical for this watch is the versatility. Some people might think that this watch might not be very versatile because of the very flamboyant Swarovski crystals on it, and the very shimmering glitter dial might not look very professional in a professional office setting. There are very few things that I dislike about the watch, but even though that's the case, I find the watch to be one of my most favorite watches in my watch collection thus far. Even though there are some slight flaws in my opinion that I would have loved for Seiko to have changed, I think this watch is near perfect for the price that you're paying, both practicality wise with what you're getting in terms of movement and size, but also the very flamboyant, different and unique design of a watch in this rectangular case. So if you like watches like the Tank, like the Santos, or generally square rectangular watch design vibe, I think this watch would definitely be something for you, especially if you have slightly smaller than average wrists. If you can try this watch before purchase, please do, because this might feel too small for some people, but if you are sure that you have below average wrists and generally smaller watches look great on your wrists, this would fit you almost perfectly. So in my opinion, this is one of, if not Seiko's most underrated hidden gem watch that the brand has, and I've decided to give the Seiko Solar Swarovski SUP429P1 a 9 out of 10 men's improvement rating. I love this watch. What do you think of my review of the Seiko Solar Swarovski SUP429P1? Have you seen this watch before? Is this your first time seeing this watch? Is it your taste? Is it a watch that's definitely not for you? Do you like ladies models on men, and would you ever consider buying a smaller watch like this one? Or are you very modernly traditional and conservative and buy somewhat normal sized watches? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I would love to have a small discussion about what you have to say down there. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, watches, everything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things that I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these two videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload rest. This one up here is going to be video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.